Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Darren and this is Darren's Corner. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. On this channel, we talk about all things food, a little bit of travel, and some bit of lifestyle. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Today, I'm going to be showing you what I cooked for Easter. Happy Easter, and I know it's about 1 week out. But this is what I cooked for Easter. It was just a low-key type of Easter. I have my turkey, and if you've been following me, you would have a full-blown recipe for my turkey. I'm going to link that as well so you can try it out. But I think I've perfected my turkey recipe because I usually make this at Easter, Thanksgiving, and sometimes, during Christmas. So I really know how to make it juicy, not too dry, and the trick is to just brine your turkey. Please go ahead and check it out and thank me later. The other thing I have on my menu is giz dodo. So I made giz dodo, which is a fusion of gizzards and plantains with some slices of peppers. I also have a recipe for this in my channel, so feel free to check it out. And then the next thing we have is mashed potatoes. I don't have a recipe for this, but I'm going to be putting it out. And then we have the gravy. The gravy is just made from the turkey stock. And that's the giz dodo again. Like I said, feel free to check out the recipe. It's yummy. It's delicious. Very tasty, not too much stew, just the right way you would want your giz dodo. And my guests really enjoyed it as well. Plantain is something is so versatile. A lot of countries love it, and it's something that you can always pair with your mashed potatoes and your turkey. So if you're going the Western way, then you take the mashed potatoes as well as the side of giz dodo, some little bit of gravy, and then you go in with your salads. And I'm going to be showing you the salads I have on the menu today. And if you want to go the native way, I have my delicious okra soup. So this okra soup is very delicious. I usually make it for most of my in-house parties because I think it's more versatile than having just normal vegetable soup. I feel it's, a bit of, a little bit of vegetable as well as the okra, and that's the eba that goes with the okra soup, and that's for the Nigerians that would be coming to visit. So just a little bit of Western and some African fusion as well makes the party really jolly, and make people have different variety to eat on the dinner menu, right? So that's it. And of course, I always have puff puff. Puff puff is like the starter in most of my parties. If I want to go extra, I can make meat pies, but usually I just make puff puff. And then we have the veggies. This is the Brussels sprouts, and you have the recipe for this as well on my YouTube channel. Feel free to check it out. I'm going to be placing the link here. Brussels sprouts is something I started to love. And then we have this other broccoli, mushrooms, as well as carrots. So I have a broccoli and mushrooms recipe on my channel. I'm going to be dropping the link here, so feel free to check it out. This is also very versatile, especially if you have some fit farm folks coming in for dinner. It's an option for them instead of them going with the giz dodo. You can as well go with some veggies, which is always nice. And it can also pairs very well with the mashed potatoes. And this is my normal coleslaw with baked beans and some slices of eggs. That's the normal Nigerian type of salad that you would have. So that's also on my menu. And then of course we have the jollof rice. What's the Nigerian party without a jollof rice? So the jollof rice recipe is also available on my channel. I'm placing the link right now. And that's the puff puff again, and of course my turkey. And then we have a little bit of grains as well. This is like a spring mix, a mixture of different types of green vegetables, leafy greens, and I just put some tomatoes, sweet tomatoes on that, and that's the jollof rice again. My jollof rice is is a hit. If you've tasted my food before, then you know that my jollof rice is always a hit. So please go ahead and try it out. And I did make something new this year. So I had the, potato salad. So this is eggs, potatoes, and some slices of bacon. And it was absolutely delicious. And I used mayo. So if you're on a feed farm, then that's not for you. You can always go with the coleslaw and use little dressing. So when I make my salads, I don't put dressing. I allow my guests to put the dressing of their choice, and that gives them an opportunity to either put dressing or not put dressing. So if they're still, feed farm, then they don't put dressing. And that's the turkey, which is like the the center of all the meals. And of course the eba, which goes with the okra as well. My okra recipe, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but it's also available on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be placing the link as well there. And so that's it, guys. That was everything that I cooked for Easter, and it was delicious. It was back to back delicious. My guests really were appreciative about it. So if you're thinking about food options for any gathering, home party that you would have, I've just provided you with some suggestions. If there's a particular recipe that I've not shown you, perhaps maybe the mashed potatoes or the potato salad, or maybe this broccoli and carrot fusion, if that is what you want, then I can maybe make another recipe for that, and I can always provide you with a video recipe for it. Just let me know, and then I would definitely do one for you. But most of the things I have on this table, I already have a recipe for it. So feel free to check out my YouTube channel and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to check out my YouTube channel, because I'm really, really looking for subscribers, right? Because you put a lot of effort in these things, and sometimes you don't get, a lot of views or subscribers. So please, 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 please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you next week. So have a great weekend, and I hope you really enjoyed your Easter and celebrated the reason for the season, which of course is Jesus Christ. So thank you, and stay blessed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Bye.